Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. It is a sterling 55 degrees outside and I am so excited to be able to do an outdoor read for you guys. So I thought I'd do a marching into March because I feel a whole huge shift of beneficial energy in every regard for everybody. I'm talking feeling tranquil, secure, at peace, a beautiful, restful, healing energy all around, a lot of new money coming in, fresh environment, earthy energy. People feel perky and happy. They are taking on this switch. They are now tuned into their highest vibrational self by saying, you know what? I could have the mundane, or I could have gloom, or I could have all these things, where our circuitry is, those unfortunate, those past behaviors and the way that we create our reality tends to pop back into our head. So we start to recycle that. But guess what? If it didn't get us anywhere and didn't bring us joy, make us feel light and happy and great and healthy, why are we going to kind of like redig that up? So this is planting all new, fresh seeds and deciding right, active, mind thinking, next best opportunity or thing that can take place, you going for it instead of overthinking it and or talking yourself out of it. Whenever I read some journals, like especially psychology journals, I get so frustrated because it is so hard to fight that natural urge to do what we've done before, because we're such habitual creatures and we like our comfort. We know what to expect, so we tend to do that even if it doesn't provide growth or joy or stamina or connections. We still tend to do that, right? As soon as we recognize that, we say to ourselves, there is a bigger, better, brighter, different way to do this. I'm going to do it. And that's what you guys are doing in March. You're deciding, I want some healing. I want to have freshness, and you're going to bring that in. Now, let's look at our choices. Number one is awareness. This is huge. We have to look beyond what we are and what we can be and what we can have, do, say, think, or feel, and elevate that stuff. Free spirit, be your own person. We're not here to follow the maddening crowd. We're not here to be a sheeple. We're here to be us, as creative, joyful, bright, funny, quirky as we are. I feel like this is a time for all the Betsy Johnsons to just come out in their full spectrum glory and have fun. Pops of colors and joy and expression on a full scale, and then new beginnings. Take a fresh look at life. That is really what's happening. It's like you're just kind of denouncing that heavier, stagnant energy in favor of some like new, fresh vitality. So I'm going to let you guys make your choice, and I'm going to have a sip of my water, and then we're going to begin. I'm really excited because I'm using the beautiful Enchanted Dreams Tarot, and it is off the hook gorgeous. So let me give it a shuffle, and then I'm just going to split the deck because I'm outside and I'm kind of like in a precarious thing where I have a few things balanced a certain way. Nice. And I have, the camera and the speaker, and I'm trying to like do things, and the cats sometimes come up and just start acting crazy. So let's look at this display. I'm liking this a lot. I think this might be off camera. The seeds we were planting, just what we were talking about. Like, I'll give you an example. As soon as I saw how beautiful it was outside, I'm like, I want to go outside and do the read. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify things, because what's happened in the past is I want to bring out everything. I want it colorful. I want it this full spectrum thing. But what happens is with all the different devices and jewels and goodies and things, it gets so complicated. And then I'm so busy set dressing that by the time I get to the read, it's like frustrations may have taken place. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get a basket, I'm going to throw in some decks, and I'm going to grab the light catcher off the tree, and I'm just going to go for it, and simplifying. And that's sort of the seed you're planting. Listen, if I need to lose weight, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill my fridge and my cupboard with good stuff, less salt, less sugar, simplify things out of the ground or off of trees. That's how I'm going to operate, and that's how I'm going to eat. Also, who's in my life? Are they bringing me healing? Are they making me feel like they're compassionate? Are they playful? Are they healthy, happy people that provide love and energy to me? Or is it the opposite? And if it's the opposite, I'm going to simplify my life and not have all this complicated drama in it, and I'm going to remove that. There is ways, and I'm probably going to do a free video over on Patreon, how to disengage from lower vibrational people lovingly, because it is kind of, it's a tricky river to traverse, because people get defensive and like, why aren't you messaging me? Why aren't you in this? Not usually unhappy people like to power dump and guilt trip people. So this is just doing it in a loving way. You need to protect yourself and your energy. A lot of people can identify right now very quickly too who is lower vibrational. So, and I feel like being outside, that being said, being outside and being grounded helps us a lot, you know, because then we don't feel like we're like in a vortex that we can't get out of. We feel expansive, we feel happy and healthy, and we're able to defend ourselves. And that's at Seven of Pentacles, you planting really great seeds. The Wheel of Destiny, you guys having so much better perspective, wisdom, valuable information coming in. You feel things are more graceful. You have courage, you're confident, and you have this natural friendliness about you that, you know, it's like you're just going to kind of like wear your friendliness and charming charisma on your sleeve, and you're going to be attracting other people because you're like, why not? Why be a skeptic? Why, like, there's nothing that's more off-putting than somebody that feels like they have to condemn everything. Oh, that's a bad idea. That's ridiculous. What are you wearing? Blah, 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 blah. Like, who needs that harsh energy? And right now, because you're enveloped in this fun kinds of whimsical, enchanted headspace where art is beautiful, the nature is beautiful, you really don't have time for any of that. So your perspective is very healthy. So you're going to be making very good choices. March is going to be fantastic for you guys to get a better diet going, take care of yourself physically, make good economic choices, things of that nature. Because the Three of Wands is, let's project positive energy into my future. Where am I going and where do I want to be? Let's say 30 days from now, 60 days from now, make little affirmations, make a little vision board, start to really decipher what has meaning in your life and get rid of all the dead wood. You don't need it anymore. You don't need to be distracted. You don't need harsher energies, and you certainly don't need any lower vibrations like that keep cropping up in your head. I should have done this. I should have done that. Oh, I'm eating too much. I'm doing too much. You know, it's like, how about great inner dialogue? I am trying. I'm proud of myself. Celebrating little wins. And just like I said on, this will probably be posted on my daily pop of positivity, I was talking about how we need to have reverence and space in between things so we can celebrate these little wins and enjoy our lives instead of like produce, I'm a robot, I go to work, I eat, I sleep, I entertain myself, that's it, the end. Where's my grave? I'm jumping in it, happy days, here I go. You know what I mean? Like, slow it all down so things can have meaning and they can have this like enchantment. I do this with art. I'm like, I'm not doing anything else. When I'm looking at art online, I don't have a million things going on. I want to pay reverence and pay attention to it. And that's what you're going to be doing. And because of that, you're going to feel good. You have space, you have oxygen, and you're slowing things down. And that's creating a healthy outlook on things. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to do anything. And you're taking a lot of pressure off, which gets you in a better mood and makes you a really lovely, sunny person to be around. And you deserve that. So that's you, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome, you guys. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And over on my Instagram, I'm going to be posting at some point today my new full moon spread that I'm going to be doing on the 27th for people. I'm constantly doing these reads. They're only $25. They end up anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes. Private videos. I have a whole booklet over there available for stuff. The one that's really popular is a 12 house read. That ends up being anywhere from 40 to 50 minutes. And that also is only $25. And it's really great. It covers your 12 houses, what's coming in astrologically, what's lining up for you, how your energies are, what you should pay attention to. All the ones that I've done so far they're so informative, and I've got really fantastic feedback. And I love doing those because some people just they're not sure exactly what they want or the information that they're looking for. So these are already, already formatted for them. So it's so funny. I was just watching all the cats. They all are in a triangle right now. There is Baby, there is Moonbeams, and Baby's trying to catch a butterfly. Citrine is on his chair about 2 pounds because he thinks it's fun. And Moonbeams is always in this little place in front of the shed. It's so cute and sweet. I love to see them out in the sun getting warm and playing together. It's really cute. Oh my gosh, they're sparring. And Baby is Citrine's mom, but they're hilarious. It's like sometimes they just like to go at it. They're crazy. So that's you guys. Again, you guys, thanks so much for liking, subscribing, supporting me in all my endeavors. I have some great new spring pieces I'm going to list on Etsy right now. And oftentimes I take photos and I do direct sales over through IG too, because spring is my favorite time to wear jewelry. It's not too hot. All the pop in colors. I'm like really, really excited. So now we're going to go on to group 2, you guys. I'm going to have a sip of water and we're going to begin. Ooh, I'm excited. I just saw this as I flipped it over. Money, money, honey. Guess what? People are going to be in good moods, and they're going to be very generous around you. These are your companies, these are your clients, these are other people. This is bonuses. This is you feeling like but here's the thing, you have done the work and you've planted the seeds for this crop of abundance. Nobody did this but you have people that love and support you, and you also have sterling intuitive senses right now. Pay attention. You get a gut feeling about anything, an investment, a person, somewhere you want to go, you feel like you need to visit. A lot of people are getting huge insights to a place, holy places they want to go visit. Mine, I feel an immense pull towards Yellowstone. I just feel like there's something there I need to see and do and experience. So I'm definitely so excited about that. But again, the world being what it is, we got to take precautions and figure out what is the best maneuver for that. But also, you guys, incredible opportunities. What's happening is you have all these options coming to you, but you have this beautiful, finite vision, and it's coming through and it's saying, do this, say yes, say no, move here. It's like no more gridlock in your mind. You know what you're supposed to do, and you're going to have this really effective thinking process that's going to lead you to these golden opportunities. I just feel like your mind is going to be awash with all this healthy perspective, like, hey, if I really apply myself here, if I get accredited in this, if I travel here, if I say these words and have clearance with this relative, and you're just really tilling the soil for a healthy spring and summer and March. You're doing beautifully. And again, you're going to be accruing and setting the foundation to accruing some really great wealth just by being you and being a substantial person, caring about your creativity, caring about your work. You really want things to have substance. You want things to have value. And what's happening is they do become very high value. People are seeing the effort, love, and work you're putting into things. And because of that, you're having more great opportunities and ideas. It's like a steamrolling. It's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. One good measure denotes another, and then you have this escalation of everything. Finances, good ideas, opportunities, everything. Oh my gosh, our big dog next door's going crazy. See, he agrees with me. That's what's going down. I always think it's so funny because none of my cats can care less when this huge German Shepherd goes off. They just are like, what else? But I love this, and we need to always pay attention to our higher vibrational intuitive self that says, you know what, you deserve this. Go for this. Say yes to this. Never doubt yourself. Don't talk yourself out of it. And I was saying for group number 1 too, it's weird in studies how easy it is for us to talk ourselves out of a good idea. Hey, put those walking shoes on and go for a walk. Feel good. Be outside, right? Ground out. Get healthy. We'll say, oh my gosh, what are the weather conditions? Oh, what about my knee? What if I have to do this? I have to pack water. I have to do all this. You create all these obstacles, which are so easily dismissed. We don't really have all these things that we have to incorporate into a simple walk, right? Just start stretching. You'll feel good. You'll feel how nice it feels. And then you'll be like, yeah, I do want to be outside, so on and so forth. And then it'll all kind of coalesce into good behaviors. This is so wonderful because I just feel like you're primed for some really great financial rewards, and you deserve it. And I feel like probably over the last couple months you've had some concerns economically, like how am I going to be able to pay for this and get this done. Like my thing right now is I really want my yard to be a beautiful oasis for the spring and summer, and I want to have a gazebo and build some other things. So today I decided after I do my reads, I'm going to start cleaning up the debris and get things all ready for that, because we need to till the soil and set the foundation for it, right? Again, be this beautiful free spirit that you are. Get that Betsy Johnson hairdo and color scheme out. Have fun. Be light and free, and be enchanted by the world and the magic that's all around you. And you're going to feel this, freshness, new money, fertility, healing, earth energy. I love it so much for you guys. That is you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome, you guys. Thanks so much for liking and subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It really helps me. Those algorithm gods over here at YouTube, they really do promote things that have activity and comments. And you guys have sent me so many beautiful comments throughout the years. And, it helps in every way, shape, or form to share that energy. And the growth that you guys have seen in our experience is colossal. I'm so excited for people. You've just chosen, I want to be happy, and this is how I'm going to go about it. And it starts, with our thoughts and our inner dialogue. And you guys are doing so, so great. So love, love, love to you. Again, all my links are down below. If you need a private read, I get back to you within 48 hours with your reading. I have a lot of cool specials over on Instagram. I'd love for you to go over and check them out. The 12 house is a favorite. It's amazing. It's one of my favorites too. So go on over there and check it out. So now you guys, we're going to go on to number 3, quick sip of water, and we're going to see what these new beginnings are. Let's see what's going on. Every once in a while, a little gust of wind comes. I haven't experienced such nice weather, you guys, in weeks and weeks. There's only a little light wind. You can feel the warmth of the sun. It is just absolutely golden out here. I love it so much. I'm already getting really good messages about this. You are coming from a new, fresh perspective. And here's why. You're leaving behind what doesn't work for you. People, places, and things. Anything has a heaviness, a negativity, a falsehood, doesn't ring true, isn't helpful. You're leaving in the past. For a lot of you guys, it's, it's some friends that are just kind of like, they're superficial friends, but what's happening is it's one of those things where it doesn't do it for you. You're really noticing chinks in armor and problematic behaviors, and you're just letting it go. And again, I decided over on Patreon, I'm going to be doing a how to healthily detach with love from people that are lower vibrational, or they harm your aura, they harm your existence by being distractions too. They can just be totally negative. They can be irritants to your system, where you feel tension in your neck whenever they leave you a message and you're like, oh, this is great. So I'm definitely going to do something on that, because I feel like some of you have had that. You feel obligated to spend time interacting with these people, and it's really, you don't have to. You really don't, because this is what's coming for you. New, fresh, beautiful kindred spirits, spiritual healing. You are protected. It's a new kind of sophisticated energy where everything, you take your time on things, you leave space in between things for reverence, for celebrations, to experience it to the full, because these are gifts from the universe. It's like the most gorgeous sunset, right? A beautiful work of art. You're not looking at it for one split second going next. You really want to drink it in, and this is a time for reverence, beauty, and healing for you guys. Also a beautiful, tranquil phase, because with 7 of Wands, you've set your boundaries. People aren't getting over them. They're not agitating you. They're not trying to bilk you for time, for attention, for money, for anything. You're like, no, seriously, these are boundaries. This is end game. I'm not putting up with any passive aggressive behavior. I'm not putting up with any, exceeding neediness, all of this. Just no, thank you. And I just noticed, I was looking at my lawn, that I have some of the first buds of the tulips trying to come through, and I'm so excited. Like, we get crocuses really early over here in Connecticut, and it's so cool to see. I see all the green coming through. It's crazy. And, again, this is you guys, freshness, new environment. Some of you guys, you're really itching to leave the environments you're in. You want a place of your own, or a new place. I can see for a lot of you guys, this will be coming true. What's happening is the universe is setting up all kinds of options and opportunities for you to do this. The universe always wants people at their happiest, healthiest, and highest motivational phases, and so it's going to give you that through pictures, through affirmations, through other things, to move in that direction, because you're ready for a healthy, happy, sweet, playful energy to come in and leave the heaviness behind. Put up your boundaries. Now I'm going to operate within this, because we all have that kind of like bandwidth where it's just enough is enough, and it keeps encroaching on your space, so you're just moving away from it. And I feel like that's why a lot of you guys want to go to your own places. So you're going to set the wheels in motion and march and get things done. You're going to man up, pull up your boots, and go for it. But you're able to do this because you're simplifying it. You're not complicating it and talking yourself out of a good idea. You're talking yourself into a good plan, knowing everything's accessible. You can do this, and it starts with our inner dialogue. Of course I can have this. I deserve this. This is necessary in my life for me to take the next step and go to a new plane. Change is necessary for this, for growth, for all of it. And I feel like you're going to get valuable cues and clues that help you prosper. You're going to find dependable, flexible, beautiful energy around you, where there's a crispness to stuff. Done and dusted. I like this. done, checked. You're not going to overthink it. You're not going to talk yourself out of it. You're going to have really smooth evaluations, and then just go for it. Because what happens is we get in this mindscape where we try to think something literally to death. We just, oh, let me think this, and then we just can't even cope because it's so exhaustive. And then we believe the whole process is that way. Finding a new apartment, finding something. It's not really. You identify what you want, you identify your resources to get it, and then you step in that direction. It really is that simple. Same thing. I want to be healthy. Guess what? I'm going to cut out salt and sugar, first step. Second, exercise and stretching. Very simple, right? You just start doing that, and then you build on that, and you realize I can do all of these things. When I simplify and I put measures in place to make me be successful, it's much simpler. And that's what you're doing, which is really, really cool. Again, no more egotistical, self-righteous people in your life. That's going to help you. I feel like you had a lot of people that were really dogmatic. They were conservative, indecisive, non-committal, and it was just bringing you in this weird loop. And now you're like, no, thank you. Bye-bye. I need this. The universe and my intuition are going to help me with this. A beautiful rhythm. It's time for you to take in a new kind of natural rhythm of life, much more upbeat, and you feeling the internal courage of knowing you can have what you deserve and going for it beautifully. And also not over expressing it to other people for validation. Like, I really want this job. I really want to travel here. I really want a new place to live. And that people complicating it with their own opinions, and people that aren't usually going where you're going are the first ones to add to it. And you don't need that, because what will happen, it'll be a deterrent, not a helpful thing. So you're realizing, oh, I'm going to seek solid counsel. That's my intuition. That's all I need. I need no validation from anybody else, and I'm just going to go for it. Really smooth. I see a lot of hieroglyphs. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe some of you guys are thinking of getting a certain amulet. I just see a lot of hieroglyphs in Egyptian, like wall hangings and stuff. That's really interesting. So comment down below if some of you guys were thinking of getting, or ankhs, or a beautiful kind of Egyptian symbology. Because a lot of you guys, I feel like you are really blazing a new thing. And because of that, when you're blazing this new trail, we all have innate ancient wisdom that comes with us. I feel like that's what all the symbology is. And you're going to be digging deep intuitively to realize, yes, it really is so simple and aligned when I just let it happen, and I take measures and steps towards what enhances my life, and I step away from what makes it feel constricted and or undervalued. And now is your time, and you're really doing beautifully with that. So that is you guys, group 3. Thank you so much for you guys for watching and listening my channel. If you haven't subscribed, I would love that. That'd be so great. All my links are down below. I have an Etsy store where I make a lot of handcrafted jewelry and goodies, and thank you guys for all your support with that and all your great feedback. I also have an Instagram, which is doing really well for people being able to connect and contact me and do direct sales with jewelry. Also, I do a lot of special spreads and layouts that are very inexpensive. They're like $25 for full spectrum reads on certain things, and you can see there's like a little booklet over there that says what's available. One of the favorite ones is a 12 house read that I've been doing. Really came out spectacular, so I was excited about that. So love and light, you guys. Yeah, I just see this being a continuation of you being on the path to your best self, and you deserve it. You deserve to put yourself first and look after yourself, and your intuition is going to help you do that really beautifully with the help of your beautiful spirit guides. So love and light, you guys. Have a great day.